Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Gazzy's Out and About. Out for another little ride. Heading towards Ribblehead Viaduct today. It's quite a distance and I've picked all the back roads to get there, so we may not actually get to the viaduct. But who cares, it's just great to be out riding the bike. The sun's out, it's warm, roads are pretty clear. Does life get any better? So one of my friends asked me the other day, how come I've started recording loads of bike videos? Obviously I'm no spring chicken anymore. Well, truth is, my missus, who's always been my pillion passenger, she come everywhere with me on the bike, is having a little trouble with the back at the minute. So I started recording the videos so she felt like she could come along on the rides with me. And she loves it. Obviously the edited video that I complete at the end, so she didn't have to sit through 4.5 hours of boring riding normal roads. And I must admit, I quite enjoy doing the editing, adding the effects and everything. I'd much sooner be out on the bike, but knowing that my missus is enjoying the videos is a good motivation. So there you go, that's the reason. I think it's nice to document your journeys as well. As I say, another 10 years I probably won't be able to ride a bike, so only because of my age. Not a bike like this anyway. So it'd be a nice little memento for me as well. Once it's on Tinterweb, it's there forever. I got asked a question about TPMS on one of the forums that I'm on. And I use this, I don't know if the camera can pick it up or not, but this is the Michelin Tpms, and it works for me. Tells me front pressure, back pressure, changes, and then which I didn't know until the other day when I actually let a load of air out of one of my tyres just to check something. There's like an LED thing that illuminates to grab your attention should your tyre pressures become exceptionally low. I thought it just flashed, but no, it's actually got quite a bright LED on it. Not the cheapest one, but I have had several others, and to be honest, they were shit. This one's really good, and I've had it on 2 bikes now, and believe it or not, I've never charged it from the day I bought it. It's had 1 charge, battery still 3/4 full. Just takes care of itself. Sat nav preference, that was the other one. I use a TomTom rider, mine's a 410 with lifetime maps and camera updates and stuff, and it's fantastic for me. So I got the European variant. And update can take a while. But I update it about, well, probably once every 3 months, something like that. Normally do get an email from TomTom saying latest maps are available. Camera won't pick this up, but this is one heck of a steep incline. Certainly testing your back brake starts anyway. So I've got it set to Mega Twisty, Planner Thrill. So hopefully it'll take me through some beachy roads. So I can make the most of the weather. So I've got all the kit on the bike today. Tank bag, panniers. I'm doing a few long distance rides with all the kit on, so I can get ready for my my Scotland tour. Which is coming up. Can't wait. Obviously riding with panniers, what I did was I originally bought the 37 and 46, but the 46 just sticks out ridiculously far. Plus with this bike, the 46 fits on the right hand side, pulling it away from the side stand. And obviously with it being the bigger box, it'll carry more weight. Consequence as it pulls the bike upright when it's on its side stand. So what I did was then purchased a second 37 right, and that's what I now ride with. It looks a little odd. Slightly uneven at the back. It looks like the panniers are slightly offset to the left hand side. But it does mean I've not got 4 inches of panniers sticking out on the right hand side. And the bike's quite happy, even with the pannier fully loaded. Doesn't pull it away from the side stand as much. This is Sheephouse Lane. Been up here a couple of times in a few of my videos. Breathtaking views around here. Rivington or Belmont. Sun's disappeared as I'm coming over at top of the hill. Temperature's dropped quite a bit. Still nice to be up here though. I got sat nav chunnering away in my ear hole, so if I stop halfway through saying something, it's just because I'm listening to sat nav. I've got volume on quite low. Big chunks missing out at road. Yeah, going for a meal tomorrow. All booked and everything. How strange is that going to feel? Find it as weird coming out of lockdown as I did going in. And I'm one of the lucky ones. We didn't get furloughed at work. And I do really genuinely feel sorry for those people. But I'm going to find out in the next couple of weeks whether they've got a job or not. That must be awful. Summer's coming, country's opening up. Can't wait to get abroad, to be honest with you. But we put off doing our passport this year, like I know a lot of people have, so as we can, in case there were any change, you know, with the Brexit thing and the lockdown thing, COVID passport thing. So I need to do that next couple of weeks. Get my passport sorted, get Mrs. passport sorted, then I can bugger off. I'll book her for 2 weeks. Luxury spa in Spain. I'm sure she'd love that. Oh, it's a shame I've not got smell-o-vision. Must be a pie factory around here somewhere, being a Wigan lad. Oh my. Take the lad out of Wigan. Chap riding his horse here for a nice leisurely stroll. Salt bike, XT1200ZE. Do I like it? I'll be honest, I've done quite a few miles in quite a short period of time. Not compared to some I know, but I've got 2,000 miles on it, which I've done in about 3 months. It's not my main vehicle, isn't this? It's purely for pleasure. And I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I think the only thing that I might change is the standard spring. Now this is the electronic suspension version, but the standard spring is very, very soft, which is quite surprising because I actually traded an S10 in, a Super Tenere in to purchase this one, and that had the manual suspension on with the adjuster, and even though that bike was nearly 10 years old, it still had the stock spring on it and it was still stiff as a board. So they've gone from really the spring being too hard, although you did have a fully adjustable preload on it, rear spring this is, to being too soft. But when you're on the bike, it doesn't feel like the spring's soft at all. It's a brilliant ride. Over the bumps, on the smooths. I do like having the diversity of being able to switch suspension types. hard, soft, adjusting preload quite easy. It's a nice little feature, which I do like on the bike. So easy modes, I mean there's 40 odd settings for the suspension on this, but it does have the easy modes. One rider with luggage, two riders with luggage. And I'm quite a big bloke, and I tend to ride it on one rider and luggage all the time, and it suits me. So yeah, I absolutely love the bike. I did fit a new seat cover, comfort seat cover, getting soft in my old age. That made a big difference. Looks really nice, and it's much more comfortable, even though the stock seat is remarkably comfy. What I found was, as I'm getting older, I prefer as much comfort as I can get. And changed a few other things as well. Taller touring screen. Spark busters, storm hand guards, give a little bit more protection against the elements. Crash bars, obviously. Never dropped a bike, I shouldn't really say that, give myself the kiss of death, but never dropped a bike. But if I do, I want to limit the damage. I would sooner take out a pair of £150 crash bars than a set of £600 panels. What a great little road this is. So I am quite impressed with the MPG on this bike, the miles per gallon. I'm averaging about 65. I'm using 98 octane, and I think that's really, really good for such a big engine twin. So I'm getting around 300 miles to a tank, which is great. Petrol stops are not as frequent. quite a heavy bike when it's full though. When it's full of luggage and it's full of fuel, getting close to 300 kilograms. Stick me on it and the missus, and you do need to have your wits about you. I mean, don't get me wrong, the bike handles absolutely fantastic. Doesn't feel like a weighty bike at all. But obviously when you're stationary or you're on any sort of a unusual camber on the road, and once you go off that sort of centre balancing point, it can get quite heavy. I mean, I'm a fairly big bloke anyway, so it doesn't really bother me too much. But if I was a little chap, I might struggle a little bit with the weight. I seriously don't understand why they've decided not to make the new version of this. Obviously, all thanks to EU regulations. I suppose everything has its day. Cruise control, absolutely love that cruise control. First bike I've ever had with cruise control. But it's phenomenal. Lovely road this is. Lovely roads, lovely scenery. Not sure it can get any better really today. Well, I'm absolutely loving these roads. Just nice, isn't it? Just nice to get out and about. so nice round here. Lovely roads. Picked up another couple of bikers. More the merrier. Lovely little village actually. Roads just keep getting better and better. Well, hopefully around here somewhere is what we've come to find. The Ribblehead Viaduct, also known as the Harry Potter Bridge. There it is, in all its glory. Try and not scare the sheep too much. Right, well, that was Ribblehead Viaduct, very nice. On this road I'm on is what the sat-nav sent me down. And it doesn't actually go anywhere, it just leads to a farm down there. It tells you to turn right when you get to the farm, and there's nowhere to go.